with stuff like avocados and oranges and honey and lemons, things that most of us have in our kitchen already. We go out and we spend hundreds of dollars on stuff that I'm sure most of us have thrown in a drawer or in a medicine cabinet somewhere. Lots of people do that. We'll go out and spend all this money on different things, and there's so much stuff out there you have no idea what you're putting on your face and your body anyway, when most of it is originally derived from natural ingredients. So I want to give you some of those natural ingredients, the ones that are going to reduce your stress a little bit. We're going to make a little scrubs you can take home and make your body soft with, and then you'll have that recipe for yourself, so you don't have to go to the body shop every year. Unless you just want and you really like the way that they're smelling. I'm not trying to discount any business or anything like that, but we're in a time where we've become so dependent on our society for everything. For food, for shelter, for water, for what we put on our bodies, what we put in our bodies. So much so that we've gotten away from the basics. And most of us have no idea how to take care of ourselves if Walmart was closed down or Target was out of business or something. We wouldn't know where to begin, what to do if there was no Publix, because people don't know how to garden or do anything like that anymore. So the time, because we're shifting and lots of changes are happening on the planet, it's a really good time just to get back down to the basics. If you pay attention to your lives and people around you, you might see a lot of transition that's happening. People losing jobs, people having to move in with other people, all sorts of things are happening where we're moving from an I, me state of mind and state of being to a we, community state of being. It's moving back to that, whether we want it to or not. So I'm here to give you some suggestions and to give you some information so that you won't just be helpless in the event that you can't get to the drugstore for whatever reason, or you don't have the means to go and do that at the drugstore. Before we start, because I'm really big on breath and breathing and just bringing our energy down, it's really, really important to breathe. And I talked about this a little bit last week. Ms. Ray asked me to touch on it again for some people that may not have been here last week, where I talked about natural stress reduction techniques. And one of the #1 things that you can do on there is breathe. Now, for those that were here last week, did anyone try any of those things? What did you try off the list?
The milk bath.
You tried the milk bath.
Mm.
And how'd you like it?
Lovely.
Lovely. Did you feel softer when you got out? Did you know the softness, or you just were relaxed?
I was relaxed. I got that lavender oil.
Oh, you put lavender in there?
I did.
Good.
$10 for that little.
It is, but it's the best $10 you'll spend for this stuff. It's worth it. It's an answer. You can use it for so many things. If I don't recommend any other essential oil, I would recommend lavender oil. You can clean with it.
You said the powder milk, right? Because I thought
Powdered milk is good. Powdered milk is fine, but you can use regular gallon vitamin D milk as well. I just like buying powdered milk. It's just easier. It's what I'm accustomed to using. It's what my grandmother introduced me to using, so I'm just stuck on powdered milk. And because I make milk baths, they preserve longer with powdered milk. You can make a nice big batch, which we're going to make milk bath next week, or the next session. I don't think I come back next week. I come back in 2-3 weeks or so. But anyway, the milk bath will preserve a lot longer. If you got regular milk, of course, it's got a shelf life on it. It's going to spoil anything. The shelf life will spoil. But powdered milk, you know, you can put your oatmeal in there. You can still put your oils, your lavender oil in there, and it can just sit on your shelf or in your bathroom, and it's not going to be perishable. That's why I prefer powdered milk. But the milk does the exact same thing, which is the lactic acid exfoliates the skin and makes your skin a lot softer. Okay. What did you try?
I tried, what was that? I forgot. I had a relative last time. I gave herself a facial.
You did yourself a facial? What did you use?
Not sugar, but the salt.
Nice. And how did you feel afterwards?
Great.
Good. Today we're going to make a scrub that you can take home with you. We're going to do a sugar scrub. And I chose sugar over salt because people that have high blood pressure are not advised to use salt scrubs. Reason being is your body can absorb that salt. Doing the scrub is increasing your circulation anyway, so that's making it travel to the heart faster. It's not good for you. I've asked the physician about the use of sugar for people that have diabetes, and was advised that the amount of sugar that is going to be absorbed by your skin is not enough to send you an insulin shot or anything like that. I also choose sugar over salt because sugar is softer. It's not as granulated as salt is. So for people that shave, you might get a nick and then do a scrub. It's going to burn like crazy, all those types of things if you use salt. Salt has benefits though. It's very detoxifying. It's going to help rid the body of impurities and toxins, and it's really great for the feet because the granules are larger and generally the feet are a rougher area and they have more dead skin cells built up. So it's really good for that particular area. But before I continue, because I will go and go and go, I really want us to breathe. So I'm going to turn off the lights for just about 2 minutes and we're just going to sit down and breathe. So you get your minds right, get comfortable in your chairs, and turn this nice happy music up. I want everybody to take their hand, their right hand, left hand, whatever you're comfortable with, and place it on your abdomen, please. Go ahead and close your eyes. Now when you're inhaling, you should be pushing your belly out. So your hands should be extended when you inhale. Most of us are breathing improperly. We're shallow breathers. All of our breathing is taking place up here when we should be breathing from down here. We should be speaking from down here. All that should be coming from here. Babies breathe naturally. If you observe babies when they're lying down, their bellies go up and their bellies go down. That's how we should be breathing, but most of us are breathing from here. As opposed to, there's a big difference. It's a deeper breath. You're getting more oxygen to feed your blood cells, your brain, your mind, and relax you. So we're putting our hands on our abdomens. We're going to close our eyes and inhale really big as you can, and hold it for 2 seconds, pushing your hand out starting now. Inhale. Now you're going to exhale out your mouth. You're going to do that again, and as you exhale, you want to make sure you're pushing your stomach in, almost as if your navel is touching the back of your spine. Just visualize that in your mind. We're going to take another big inhale. Exhale. We're going to do that 5 times. Inhale. Exhale. Don't be afraid to exhale nice and big. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. And one more time, inhale. Exhale. Taking time out to mindfully breathe reduces stress. It's going to help you keep your body more relaxed. Your shoulders should be dropped now. If you feel your shoulders are a little tense, go ahead and drop your shoulders. Most of us walk around with our shoulders as earrings. We already have nice fine accessories dangling from our ears. We do not need our shoulders up there. That's just a sign of stress and us holding our tension. Most of us are here. So it's every time you think about it, consciously say, hey, drop your shoulders. Drop your shoulders. And see how that brings everything down. Brings your stress level down. As you continue to breathe this way and make it more of a habit, you'll start to breathe deeper. By the time we got to the 5th breath, I was already breathing deeper. A lot more relaxed. This is something you can do anywhere, at any time. It doesn't matter who's around. You can do it in your car. If you have a chaotic household, you can do it in the restroom with the door locked. Or you can just lie in your bed before you get up in the morning and start your day. And take some time out to mindfully breathe. It will change your entire life, your whole day experience, if you start your day out with just that breath and thinking about how you would like your day to turn out. Not worrying, not being concerned with what's not getting done, what you don't have, with lack. Just focusing on how you would like it to be if it were your way, your world. You're going to take one more big inhale, exhale. Inhale real big, push your tummies out. And exhale. And then open your eyes. How do you feel? A little more calm and relaxed? A drip? More relaxed? You can do that. It's really good to do in the car also. If you're driving or you have to commute and there's some rage going on, you might want to turn the radio off for a second, because the radio can be somewhat chaotic too unless you're playing this type of music or giving you something positive. But if you're already stressed, don't compound on your stress with more chaos and more noise, basically, is what I'm saying. So as much quiet time as you can get. We don't value silence. No, you don't need it. Okay. We don't value silence like we should. Most of us think, oh, we'll go in the house and turn the TV on. It's too quiet in here.